Well, hello, y'all. We are back in a Road from Rookies episode once again. Or I guess we're streaming it. I'll probably have to put in another mention when we get into the race. But yeah, we're looking to take part in the Daytona 500 a little next week. Does mean we need to get our oval license up. Might even need to be up to a B license, so it may take some grinding. But there's only been two races that I've not recorded. Those were both additional races in the mini stock. Went very similar to the previous ones. But now we are in some little open wheel buddies in the Indy Pro 2000. And we are taking on the oval circuits. We're not doing street circuits yet in IndyCar. Of course, that is just our sports car license. So we could take on higher Indy. But we're trying out something new. Let's get some practice in while we're waiting. Get a feel for how these cars drive and handle. I did hop in to do a couple quick little warm-up laps just to get an idea and make sure that like my controls were all set correctly. But we're in this nice little open wheeler. Not a lot of downforce. I would say it's probably similar to, I don't know, probably an F4 or maybe F3 car. It's got a decent bit of wing to it. And, downforce feels pretty good, but we are not exactly going super fast. I mean, 200 Ks is about 120 miles an hour. But I mean, we're pushing our way around this circuit pretty well, just trying to get a feel for how to work it. It is fixed setup for this series, so there's no nothing to worry about setup-wise. But you can definitely feel the tires kind of coming in and out as you warm them up. Coming out of the pits, they're pretty slow. But, yeah. We'll talk a little bit about how, since we got some time before the race, race session is ready, so let's pull off to the side. I thought it was going to take a little longer to get to the race session, but I guess it is indeed time to go. Or is there only 4 drivers in here, and that's what it's saying? Oh, no, there's only 4 drivers required. Okay. So we got a little bit more time to go, but just went and grabbed a paint job off of Trading Paints. We got this really cool Dixie Cup kind of color scheme. So, yeah, I guess let's just go out and do some more laps and talk a little bit more. So obviously, Daytona 500 is not the only thing on the radar. We've got we've also got, let me just try to get out of the way there. Ooh, that's a big hit. We've also got Bathurst coming up in a couple of weeks. I think that's towards the end of February. That's going to be, a big effort. That's another endurance race, 12 hours at Bathurst. I believe we are going to be running 3-man teams for that one. We should have, I think, 6 drivers that are interested. So we are, I believe Cruzo, Hark, and Attore are on one car. They'll be in that faster split. And then we've got Chronicle, who's been in quite a few races, and Dr. Shizu is back, who ran with us in Le Mans. Did not take part in Daytona, I don't think. Well, definitely not the latest Daytona. But so that'll be the 3-man car to split. really want to try and find where the speed is around this. High side is not the move. I think it's just kind of getting the car into the apex, bravery on the power. A lot of dicing going on behind there. Ooh. Now we're tracking up the track that time. Ooh, don't touch the apron. That is bad. Gave up a fair bit of time with that big lift on these, although gained a lot of it on the way out. Well, actually, no, we just had a bad lap. This should get me close to those 19 zeros.
19.143.
You can see kind of as the tires come in, car's definitely getting quicker. What else we got going on in the racing world? Obviously, Formula One is going to be upon us soon. So look for on the main channel, on the YouTube channel as well. We're going to have the race reviews / previews. I'll probably do one after all the testing sessions are done. We'll get an idea and get some opinions on what we see on track. But looking forward to that as well. That's going to be a big important one. I am trying to get a little bit more back into some other games as well, though. Ones that don't get recorded. Elite Dangerous, we just had a squadron night, so we got some colony work in that space simulator that we need to get going again. And ooh, he's in the barriers. A little touch of the wall. Maybe he's fine. You're going to come right out of the pits. Now the question is, so it's mostly just lifting. What is the overtake strategy in this car? 19.064. Ooh, that dirty air, it definitely takes off up the hill. Let's try and get air on the lower part of the nose. Definitely need to learn some of this higher speed oval racing as well, because we will have obviously Daytona, but there will be an Indy 500 that I would like to take part in as well. I'm going to try and take part in more of the special event races this year. Daytona, obviously the Roar was the first one of those. Then you had the Daytona 500 or Daytona 24 Hour, which obviously did not go particularly well for the squad. A lot of chaos going on out here. Got 10 people in the practice session, it looks like. Woof, that's quick. Where can we find time?
18.9.
Not up here.
Car outside. Outside is clear.
I don't know if the dab brakes is necessary.
19.2.
It definitely helps get us to that low apron when somebody's on our outside. That dude is driving absolutely madness. But we avoided him, thankfully.
19.092.
Ooh, chase it.
Car 81. Just set the fastest lap. 18.646. 19.07.
These aren't the cleanest laps, but I don't know where you're finding 4/10.
Car 81. Just set the fastest lap. 18.579. Go high. 19.274.
That was a healthy bit of contact. Well, let's come in for a little checkup on the car, a little bit of repairs. Where's my phone? What time is it? Oh yeah, so we should be about 5 minutes till the
5,
start of the race.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Okay, that still counts as in the box.
Move it, move it.
Whew.
They're showing us the black flag. You didn't exit the pit safely. You have to drive through the pit without stopping.
Okay, gotta serve a drive-through.
Come in for the black flag or you'll be disqualified.
Okay, go for our drive-through.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Outside. Clear outside.
Not sure what you're doing all the way up there, but
29.537. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top. Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. 19.67. Still there. Hold your line. Outside. Clear.
all right. Well, learned a little something there, side by side. Just kind of keep our. If you're taking that tighter line, probably downshift to grab the better spot in the rev range.
19.126. Slow car down low.
Whew. But that's what D license is for. We're just learning things here. Really tricky little pit entry. Luckily, we shouldn't really be needing to do any pit stops.
Pit box in 10,
Ooh, somebody just crashed on the wall.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Okay. Let's hop out of the car.
We're done. Get going.
We should be able to, oh, there's that crash. You just get, where is he? You just get loose on, up into the wall, and boom. That's a big hit. That is quite a contact for him. But it is almost racing time. Another probably 1 minute. This should let us connect to our race server. And we'll see what we're up against. Let's see, lap times. Yeah, just a little 15.5. Like, what did he do different? Interesting. So he pushes. He gets down to third gear in the corner. He's kind of, I mean, I'm giving up time for sure by just kind of coasting my way through the corner. I think it's easier on the car to do it that way, but okay. Oh, yeah, he's pushing for sure. And well, I guess we'll see what the race looks like any minute now. Oh, there we go. There's our race button. Yes, join my race. Woo! 2.4K strength of field? My goodness. We're in some higher rankings here. Okay. I'm probably going to get cooked this race, but the goal is really to just stay out of trouble. This is the part where I'll chop for the main VOD. Hello y'all, welcome back. We are here, as you can see, at an oval. Practice is just about to end. We should be out for qualifying shortly, but we are also not in our typical GT cars that we've been in for a while. These are Indy 2000s. So basically junior series of Indy cars. Reason we're at the oval here is we are trying to prep and get ourselves ready for as many of these special events over the course of this year as we possibly can. And one of that is this old-timey Road from Rookies series, where we're trying to get out of rookie licenses. Now, we are out of rookie licenses for the street ovals, but we still are only in the D license. So we do have quite a ways to go before we get the B license, and we did only 2 mini stock races that were not recorded, so don't worry, you didn't really miss anything. So I wouldn't worry too much about that, but we are going to go ahead and jump into, do something a little different. I didn't want to just continue down the stock car route because we are going to probably attempt the Indy 500 later in the year as well. So here we are, Indy Pro 2000s. It should be a fun one. They should call qualifying right about now. It does appear to be a pretty high strength of field So realistically, we're just going to see what we can do. We're probably going to get absolutely, well and truly cooked. First things first, make sure we exit the pits in the legal manner all the way to this blue line. Now out we go.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap.
All right, let's see what we can do.
19.271.
Keep the foot in. We're going to chase up the hill a little bit. Honestly, I don't feel that bad about that.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
That's about what we did in the practice session as one of our best laps, so. Into the pit lane we go.
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your laps won't count until you reset the car and start over. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Not bad. Not too shabby. So we'll see what we can do here. In the main race, it's just about time to push forward. I think everybody's got their qualifying lap in. How many people? Only 12? Are we last? No, we're not last. We are the lowest rated car, though, 11.
You'll be lining up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now.
P5
I don't
is
run that many races,
SOF
bud.
is 2,439.
realistically.
There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
We just
You're
need to
waiting on
stay
the
out of
car
trouble.
to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. You don't get any extra tyre sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
Okay. We got 40 lap race.
Yeah, good luck, everyone. Try not to kill each other.
Try and get some heat into the tires via the brakes. You can see the wild oval camber on the cars in front of us. The way that car just leans. That's why even on the straights, like while on the straights, we steer to the right a bit. Kind of counteracting that that lean in the oval.
One to go, next time by.
So we do have the low line, which I think is gonna possibly help us stay a little bit more out of trouble.
About to go green, stay focused.
But of course, we are racing.
Post car is off. Green flag, green flag. Outside. Go low. Still there, hold your line. Clear up top. Stay low, do the car on the high side. Outside.
Okay, let's get to the main line.
25.165.
Ooh. Hopefully no damage. That was not the gentlest tap of the wall.
19.292.
So we're going to settle into the lift-off strategy as opposed to braking like we were doing in qualifying.
18.905. Just set the fastest lap of the session. The car is P1. Just set the fastest lap. 18.717.
Starting to feel a little bit of the dirty air from the car ahead.
19.041. The car is P3. Just set the fastest lap.
So they're getting quicker up front.
98.
If I can get by this guy, I think that would be pretty great.
18.865. That's the fastest lap of the session. The car is P2. Just set the fastest lap. 18.606.
He's kind of using the high line a bit.
18.872.
I'm happy to maintain my current line. We're in a good spot as far as overall position. Whew. Probably could have kept my foot in there, but didn't like the way it felt. I realistically, I need a small mistake from this guy.
18.915.
I mean, you get kind of a little bit of a run, but it's not enough to really get the overlap I need.
19.066.
It's a little wide. Which is unfortunate because that was the one lap where I decided to be kind of conservative through 1 and 2.
18.939.
I probably could have got overlap on him. But it's okay. I mean, we've got plenty of gap to the cars behind us. Road from rookies, getting a license is all about safety rating more than your actual finishing position.
18.892.
We're running 6th though, which is halfway decent. Didn't quite get the cutback that I like to get.
19.012. Leader is running 18.696.
Nearly at the halfway mark.
003.
Sure, the tires will start to go a bit as this race goes on.
18.958.
He looks like he's struggling to hold that high line a little bit more and more as the race goes on. So we may have an opportunity.
19.076.
Our first little run kind of put him on notice.
19.13.
He's starting to look to cover the low line a little bit more than before. He's definitely about half a car lower in the groove than he was before.
19.004. Outside. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear. 19.11. Outside. Outside is clear. Leader is running 18.666. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside. Outside. 19.225. Stay low. Clear up top.
It's a good battle. He's going almost all the way to the apex now to cover.
19.03. Outside. Keep low.
now we glide it through the corners. Weight's coming down. Pace is coming up. Tires are starting to go a bit though. You can see how high up on the road we're going.
18.878. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Woof.
18.869.
So oval stuff is actually kind of tiring on the arms. Like, you're just never resting, and it's car fights you. Ooh, little brush.
18.846. You're going well. Keep at it.
We got 36 of 40. Ooh, we're getting there.
The leaders consider 18.708.
That was a fun battle for sure. Let's just bring it home now.
0.054.
So one of the learning curves that I don't know yet is, do the tires ever get to a point where I can't, you know, get my foot flat to the ground on the curved part of the exit? Will it get oversteery? It's new ground. I mean, definitely feel the tires are struggling, but hard to tell if they're gonna, you know, be lethally dangerous. No need to overtake this guy. White flag is out. We got 2.9 seconds. We really...
Good win. Good race, Asher.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Good job, very good job.
Oh, nice pass there, Ashton. Good job.
Good race, y'all.
Pit box in 10.
Super.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. Not a terrible debut to the Indy Minis. Let's make sure we save this here replay. Boop.
197, 191. That was super tight at the end.
Wow, half a second at the front.
79. Ouch.
I should have gained a good chunk of iRating from that one, though. We're still, what, like half an hour from the next race? I think that's all I'll do. Yeah, safety rating 2.75 up. Nice plus 54 on the iRating. It was a high strength of field. And got guys that are almost 5K, over 5K iRating. Jeez. Like, those guys are fast. Average lap of 18.8. My average was a 19.1. It was a fun battle. Fun battle. Let's see what else we got on the official oval. Yeah, that's going to be the next kind of one coming up, and that's still in like